Now we're getting to the next 5 sessions. First we're going to start in the kitchen. Why in the kitchen? Because like we said from the outset, we would address the diet, nutrition side of it once we start getting into it and once we start getting fit. So first thing, let's talk supplements. Because you're going to need supplements because you're training really hard and you want to recover, and that's what supplements allow you to do. Allow you to recover faster. They also, depending on what they are, allow you to burn off more body fat or retain more muscle or build more muscle. But let's look at the essentials. The most essential one, because it comes down to budget at the end of the day, you might only have a certain amount of money, so you've got to look at what is essential to you, your requirements and for your goals. Well, basically for everybody, and that's men and women, protein, a good source of protein. Obviously we do a really good one, it's 31 grams of protein per serving, but whichever one you choose, always take it throughout the day, as well as the most important one that you're going to take is straight after training, because like we say after all the videos, your body just utilises the protein so much better. So that is a given, protein. Fat burners. Do we need fat burners? Some people do, some people don't. I don't subscribe to it because I don't have problems really zoning in on my diet. Some people do. So they use fat burners because they're brilliant at suppressing your appetite. Also, because most of them are caffeine based as well, they give you a little boost. So when you're dieting, you tend to go have a dip because you're lethargic, and what fat burners do is give you that boost. So they are really good. I don't use them just because I've been so used to training. I've been training since I was 13. So for me, the motivation and to do what I need to do isn't an issue. But a lot of people really like fat burners. So yeah, fat burners are a good one. If you're not really into the caffeine based stuff, then try CLA. CLA you take with each meal, and it's a really good one because again, stops your body absorbing fat. Again, do you need it? No, not necessarily, but it is a really good one because remember, all supplements work in synergy, i.e. they work together. So if you stack them together, you'll have a greater effect than just one on its own. So CLA is another good one if you're not into your caffeine based one. If you're a guy and you're getting a little bit older like I am, Tribulus, great natural testosterone booster. So therefore, you don't need drugs. My whole ethos is I don't subscribe to taking steroids. It's totally against everything that I've gone against the whole of my life. If you're a massive bodybuilder, you've possibly got no choice, but in general, just the average gym goer doesn't need it. You can get it all naturally through food, and you're going to look better in terms of athletic and aesthetics rather than getting massive, because you don't see many old bodybuilders because some days they come off it and they will come down to a more normal, more manageable size, and that's what it's about. I've been the same weight since I was 30. I'm now 49, so I don't fluctuate up or down. I just get in just better shape within 4 or 5 kilos rather than 20 to 30 kilos, because these guys and girls go up massively but also have to then come down massively. You know, on a 12-week diet plan they could lose up to 100 plus pounds, you know, whereas we only probably want to lose 5 or 10 because we just want to be in better shape. But Tribulus is a great one. ZMA, if you're working hard, ZMA is a good one for men and women because it allows you to relax. In terms of you take it last thing at night and it actually gives you a better sleep pattern. It can give you some nice vivid dreams depending on what they are, but again, really good one in terms of sleep patterns, because remember, you grow and you recover whilst you're asleep. So if you're struggling to sleep, ZMA is a really good one. Multivitamins. A lot of people don't get the right nutrients throughout their daily diet. Multivitamins is an ideal one. So again, just add those to your daily diet. Our protein has multivitamins complex in it as well, full multivitamin complex breakdown. However, you can always have more. So again, they're nice and cheap as well. You know, multivitamins are pretty cheap. If you're training, and especially if you're getting older, collagen, glucosamine for your joints. This stuff is awesome. I can't tell you how good this stuff is. Also, if you're not really into milky proteins, this is 10 grams of protein and 0 fats. It comes in orange and passion fruit. So you just have it as a shot in the morning with your breakfast. You can literally feel it ease your joints throughout the day. Really, really good. Again, if I was only recommending 2 products, obviously protein is the first one. This is, if you're suffering with joints, this stuff is brilliant. Branched chain amino acids. Again, amino acids are the building blocks of the muscle, the body. So therefore, this is really good if you're training. Is it essential? No, because a lot of proteins like ours have the BCAAs in, and again, much like the multivitamin complex, you know, more is sometimes better in terms of this. So it's nice and refreshing, and you can drink it whilst you're training. We also do a pre-workout. I don't really need pre-workouts because I'm motivated as well. Not everyone's into that. If you're doing a heavy leg session, heavy chest session, heavy bicep session, if you feel a bit down, you can take pre-workouts to give you that ultimate boost. But again, even though we sell it, I don't take it, but it's really, really popular and a lot of people do. Now, they're the supplements, but they're a supplement to your diet. That means your 3 square meals. So whether I want to gain weight or lose weight, my diet is pretty much the same. It's just the volumes that change, and sometimes I might add, for putting weight on, more fatty foods. So people who are obese still eat 3 times a day. However, it's the choices that you make that make the big difference in terms of your training and your diet and ultimately your lean physique, because that's what the idea is and that's what the goal is. We want to be lean. So we're going to have breakfast. Always do a low sugar breakfast. I am an animal, so I have porridge oats with water straight out the tap. Okay, I'm just used to it, it's what I do, and then I'll sprinkle a little bit of protein on for my flavouring, or you can add a little bit of honey as well. Then I'll have my protein shake 3 hours later. Then I'll have my lunch, and my lunch will consist of a sweet potato or a rice or a brown pasta. Everything's whole grain, by the way, because there's more fibre in it, so it's stored less readily as body fat. Then a source of protein, so a white meat, so a chicken, a turkey, a fish. And then my salad or vegetables. And a really neat trick, cover it in apple cider vinegar, because it stops your body absorbing the fats out of the food. You have to get used to it if you're not used to the acidic taste, but it is really, really good on this plan. In the afternoon I'll have another shake, and then evening meal is a repeat of lunch really, but you know, look at spices to spice it up, so don't make stuff really, really bland, because you really will fail. And I do that 6 times a week, and then for one meal or one 3-hour period I eat whatever I want. I'll have a curry, I'll have a pizza, I'll have a Chinese, I'll have whatever I want. And that basically is the route throughout the whole of the week, because you want to be energized. That's where your supplements come from. So what you don't want to do is have a real calorie deficiency. So slowly, as we're getting in better shape now, because we've done 10 sessions, we're now into the 11th session. So we are getting in better shape, we're getting fitter. So now let's really zone in on this diet. And look, for the first week, map it out, write it down in your diary along with your training program as well, because we want success. We only get success by planning. So plan your meals so you know what you're eating and when you're eating it. You know what supplements you're taking and when you're taking them. That's really, really important. I know literally to the minute when I'm eating. So I don't always necessarily eat because I want to eat. I eat because I know I have to eat, and that's going to be the key to success. Now, the next 5 sessions, we're going to do a cardio session as we've done before. This time I'm going to do a longer run, so I'm going to do about 25 minutes because I'm getting fitter, so I'm pushing myself a little bit more. I'm going to do 3 weight sessions, exactly the same. I'm going to do chest and biceps, back and triceps, shoulders and legs. However, We've only done 5 exercises in each routine, so we've done 3 of the main muscle group and then 2 on the biceps and triceps, which are the lower muscle groups. I'm now going to ramp it up a little bit. So I'm going to do 4 on my chest, 4 on my back, 4 on my legs. I'm going to do 3 on my biceps, 3 on my triceps and 4 on my shoulders. So we're going to go a little bit more in depth. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm not going to bore you with doing the cardio. So remember, Definition Nutrition. You can follow us on Instagram, which is Definition Nutrition. You can follow us on Twitter, Definition MD. You can find us on Facebook. You can get all these amazing supplements from definitionnutrition.com. And as I always say, purely and simply, diet and nutrition is key. So it's exactly what I say. It's just nutrition that defines you.